Now that we have done the TCA peel, now we're going to do the next step or the final step into taking care of your skin and doing proper skincare protection or aftercare. So your first step, you're going to cleanse the face, water, cleanse your face, get it off, get the TCA peel off your skin. And I'm just simulating this, so just a little bit of water, cold water preferably. Some nice ice cold water would be fantastic, and that'll just take off the peel. Most TCA peels are going to be self-neutralizing anyway, so you won't have to worry about that now that they have new TCA peels, so that it's self-neutralized so you don't have to use water. Next step, you're going to use your Blue Dream, your cooling gel. This is a gel that I make, pretty much aloe vera, some glycerin, tea tree oil, and 2 other ingredients that are proprietary that I cannot go into because I would like to put this on the market someday. It's affordable dermatology, affordable skincare, and that's what I'm going to put out soon. So those who want to know how to take care of their skin on a budget or affordable skincare with the best ingredients, organic, this is what you need. This is skin repair. This is going to allow your skin to repair quicker and more efficiently. So again, it's just a little blue glob placed on your skin. This is actually way too much. This is too much, as you can see. So I'm gonna put it everywhere. The products that I make, they are built to last. No parabens, no phthalates or crazy nonsense that they have banned in certain products overseas, especially in Europe and like England. I think they started it first by banning certain chemicals out of their skincare line or regimen. See, it glides on smooth and it feels great. It's a calming balm as well. Good for after those TCA. If the ice water isn't working, then you would use Blue Dream. It will it's guaranteed to pretty much stop any inflammation, any redness of the face. Because it has like camphor and some other cooling agents. Arnica montana for redness and bruising. That'll calm your skin down in a heartbeat. Because some peels, let me tell you, they burn, no matter how much water, because they're deep in the skin. Water is a bigger molecule. It can't penetrate all the way through the skin. It makes the surface of the skin feel cool, but the inside is still burning. So it's hard for that water molecule, because it's a bigger molecule, to break down to our skin. Because remember, we have the acid mantle. We have a bilipid layer. We have other layers that will not let that water pass through. Just like water on a duck's back. Those feathers will not let that water penetrate because the water molecule is big. It sits on that duck's back and rolls off because the duck's feathers are tightly packed. You know, intricate weaving of those tail feathers. Same thing with our face. Our collagen, elastin, fibers, cells, subcutaneous layers, reticular, papular, reticular layer, all that good stuff. Then it's subcutaneous. It's tightly compact to where it cannot allow certain big molecules to go through. So you have certain products on the store shelves that claim to do this and that, wrinkle repair, rapid wrinkle reduction or rapid wrinkle repair. There's nothing rapid about a wrinkle. It took years to make the wrinkle. It's going to probably take a long time, if not years, to get rid of. Even with laser treatments, it's still going to take some time. But with this, you can cut that time down. This great stuff. It also has peptides. Man, I'm giving away my secrets. Let me stop. But you don't know what type of peptides. So the peptides that I use, really, really great stuff. Next, now that you have the repairs on your skin, you're just going to reach for your this is what you need. This is a type of oil that, like I said, is a proprietary oil that I'm pretty much on the last process of getting approved to put on the market. and it has a lot of good healing ingredients that's going to go ahead and pretty much seal. It's like a sealer and a healer at the same time. Man, I guess that should be its name, sealer and healer. Anyways, all you need is a little bit. Have that little finger in there, because it's my bottle anyway. I'm not double dipping. I'm not going to use it on anybody else's face. A little goes a long way. That's all you need. And actually, that was too much. Alright, that's okay. And it's just specifically made for ingrown hairs for men and women. A lot of women get ingrown hairs around the chin area. Just like a male's hair. Very, very coarse. Gets stuck in the skin. This softens the skin, as you can see. Has a nice glow to it. Like a nice sun kiss. Like the sun kissed your skin. There we go. And this is your aftercare treatment. Pretty much just, you need your repair first, or take off the peel, repair, put this on twice, sometimes, maybe even 3 times a day, depending on how your day is going. If you're active, put your Blue Dream on. Then your sun kissed, put this on as moisturizer. This is the great moisturizer. If you buy it, you can't go wrong. Like I said, you only need a little bit. This is just a sample size. So the retail size will be in a 4 ounce and then a 6 ounce. That will last you 6 months. This right here will last you 1 month. All you do is dab. As you can see, that took care of this side, and under my chin. So you don't need much. A little bit goes a long way, seriously. The reason why people or the big box stores put products in these big, huge bottles is because people think more is better. And sometimes that is the case, but not in beauty products. You always need less is best. Smaller bottles. That's why chemical peels aren't sold in like big, huge volumes, because that's a crappy peel. The smaller 4, 6 ounce, or maybe even 8 ounce bottles, they're expensive, but that's all you need for about a 6 months treatment. So don't waste your money if you don't have to. And that's it. Alright, and welcome back. This is day 2. Day 2 is going to be where this little small scar, or the scar that healed over these hairs, I didn't mean to pick my nose, but anyway, they overlapped the hairs and they caused an actual bump on the inside of the skin that actually swelled up and made a nice thick bump. So what we did yesterday was we pretty much cleansed the skin, or before we even cleansed, we warmed up the skin nice and hot. So with the steam in the shower loosens up the little keratinocytes or dead skin that's on top of even keratinocytes, is stopping your hair from growing out. So that dead skin or just hardened skin stops hair. So those two things. So we soften the affected area up with hot or steam, warm water or steam, either one will open up dead skin and allow those hairs, or allow you to work on peeling off a scab or working on any type of pimples or bumps. And that's why we use a steamer in any type of med spa or spa, salon, fly-by-night massage place. I'm not going to name their names, but you know who, those envious fuckers, you know who I'm talking about. It's the worst place to go for a facial. Do not go there. You know who I'm talking about. So soon I'll have a DVD, or not a DVD, but an actual listing on YouTube that will explain what places to go to and what places not to go to, and what's the best, what's the worst, what's in between. And not to badmouth anybody who works there, it's just to badmouth those corporations and people who are trying to make beauty or facials, massage, and wellness into some sort of just money-making scheme for them, some sort of Ponzi scheme for them, and they're not really giving you the best quality service possible. So anyways, back to the bump and the affected area. So We heat up the skin, we cleanse the skin, get any type of impurities and craziness off of our skin as much as we can, and then we sloughed off or peeled off the scab. And that scab, it was time for it to go. As you can see in the photos, it was terrible, it was nasty. So now these hairs can finally breathe, come out of the skin, and this is what day 2 looks like. We're gonna zoom in so you can really see what's going on. Remember, you need to treat your skin, you need to repair your skin. And how do we do that? Easy. You need these two right here. I know everybody sells serums and healing creams and moisturizers. You got to keep doing this and that. That's just more money that you have to spend on products. Remember, it's a business for them. They have to make billions of dollars to keep up their billion-dollar lifestyle, or their big box stores across America, if not overseas. They have rent to pay just like everybody else does. They have a mortgage, leasing, rent, everything. So they're talking about millions of dollars just to run their businesses. So they have to sell you 8 different creams or potions just for one treatment. Then you got to find out there's another 5 or 8, 10 more creams that you got to buy just for another problem for your skin. Then there's another 5. So it keeps on going and going and going. You can buy 8 different masks, one that calms, one that soothes, one that soaks up oil, one that has a scrub in it as well, one that has serums in it, one that has peptides in it. The list goes on, and that's your money being drained. Do they work? Yes, over time. But anything that's store-bought or over-the-counter, you have to be a little cautious of. Just read the back of their ingredients. And on my app, and I'll have the listing below where you can actually download my app, there's an actual ingredients list finder. So you can even type in the keyword search, and whatever that long word is on the back of this bottle, I can't read whatever that says. It says trilithium cyanide or whatever that word is, or xanthan gum. No one knows what that is. Just type in that word on my app that I've built for, especially for estheticians, anyone who loves beauty, anybody who's a massage therapist, wellness. You'll know what you're using on somebody's body, and it is up to date. I stay current with it. It's backed by the Health Journal, or American Doctors Health Journal, if I'm saying that correctly. And they don't play from the UK. They don't play when it comes to ingredients. So they list the best ingredients. If you want to be organic, you have to go through a strenuous process, which I'm even going through, just to call my products and label it certified organic. If it doesn't say certified organic, even certain grocery stores, you have to be leery of. Anybody can put on a bottle that says organic. There's nothing to regulate somebody saying you can't use that label. But if it says certified, which they've already bought out that word, that means you can't use it. Because if you did and you get caught using their words, it's almost like saying I'm a massage therapist and you didn't go to school. You can't say you're a massage therapist, or actually even a licensed massage therapist. Once you start using that word licensing or an actual practitioner, and you never went through any formal training, you can get in trouble. So use the app. It will tell you any type of ingredient that's on the back of labels. Look at this. This is all the ingredients in this bottle. This is too long. This is the length of the whole bottle almost. Like from here down to here. See all those words? Well, no, you can't see them. I'm so sorry. They're so tiny. But that's a lot. If it's not from here to here, at least 4 lines, maybe 5, maybe, of ingredients like water, tea tree oil, arnica montana, something where I know these ingredients, by word of mouth or just by looking things up very, very easily. It has witch hazel in it, avocado oils, or something I can read and identify with, then it's a good product. It's organic. But if it's all these scientific words where it's really, 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 really long, don't waste your time. Or at least just look them up on my app. It'll tell you if it's good, bad, or if it's in the middle. It'll tell you if it has parabens, if it has phthalates in it, if it has anything that clogs your skin, if it's comedogenic, and it can cause a lot of comedones or close your pores and breed acne. So please download the app. It will save you some time. So we're going to heal our skin again. We're going to put on our Blue Dream. Just easy. Just a little bit. It's about that much. Put it on the affected area. Other side too. Because it goes a long way. Okay. Cap it. You can wait for it to dry if you want to. If it's moisturized or moist at the time you apply this, your sun-kissed moisturizer, don't worry about it. This is water loving, you know. So just a little bit. Alright, and that's it. Keep your skin happy and clean. Moisturize. It's a key component of keeping your skin healthy and happy. Just like hydrating for your body. Drink plenty of water. You'll always have young, youthful skin. Your skin loves water. It's water loving. Alright, it's day 3. So day 3, we're going to show you what's going on with my skin and my newly cauterized wound from the TCA pill. So we're going to zoom in and we're going to see day 3 of what's going on. Alright, so day number 3, and it's healing nicely. You see the dried up blood in the middle. And it's healing right on schedule. So remember, healing always normally takes about 5 to 7 days, about a whole week. And then it will scab up after the 6th to 7th day. And then you have like maybe 1 more week for that scab to just peel on off. So about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less. I know it's irritating, but this is what you got to do. Beauty is pain. You know, you guys know that. Yeah. All right. All right, so here we are. We're day 6, or excuse me, day number 5. And as you can see, the healing, the scabbing of the skin. So it's healing, just taking a little while. See how it's coming up on the sides? Like right in here. And the skin just wants to peel off, and I want to pick it off so bad, but I have to let it heal. No matter how much you want to peel skin tags or dead skin off, scabs, you gotta let it heal. 5 to 7 days without picking. Sometimes it'll pick off, or you can pick it off on the 7th day. And if your skin heals really, really fast, maybe even the 5th day. As you can see, mine is healing nicely, but you want to wait that time so it doesn't overproduce melanocytes that come to your skin and cause browning or whitening, hypopigmentation, when you really rip it off too super early, or you're pressing into it trying to yank everything out and you're not doing it correctly. So allow your skin to heal. So it's going to take a couple days. At max, I would say at least 2 weeks at maximum. You know, a week and a half to 2 weeks, it should peel off by that time. Take it off. It's ready. Even though it's still attached and it feels like it doesn't want to come off, you can take it off. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and heal the skin again. And we're going to use our little Blue Dream, the Blue Dream Healing Serum with hyaluronic acid, glycerin, Arnica montana for dark marks and spots you don't want. Also has some tea tree, witch hazel, and 2 other ingredients that are proprietary that I'm still, like I said, I'm working on to get approved as certified organic, so I can put it on the market, and it heals your skin really quickly. As you can see, it only took me about 5 days to scab up. On this 4th day it was really scabbed, but now it's peeling to where it wants to force me to pick it off, but I'm gonna still wait a couple more days. And that's good. This stuff is nice and hydrating, moisturizing. Your skin needs to be hydrated while it's healing. If your skin isn't healing or being hydrated while it's healing, man, it's almost like a dry desert, a cactus growing in a desert. That cactus, yes, is getting all that water because cactus roots go way, way, way down and deep. But any other type of plants or fruits or whatever tries to grow in the desert ends up normally dying because their roots can't go that deep. So you need the penetration of that water or hydration on that affected area so you can induce healing. So now we go ahead and go to our moisturizer. This moisturizer, you're just dipping in a little bit. Dip, dip, and one more dip. Forehead, chin, you should be good. A little goes a long way, trust me. Get that affected area. And I know it's a little bit too shiny because I got a shiny forehead, shiny face. But like I said, it's very moisturizing. You really only need 3 to 4 drops. And as you can see, it's just soaking into my skin. And it's the CBD oil, also called the green flower facial, from the hemp plant, the marijuana plant. But without the psychoactive effects of it, without the THC. Might have 1.2% of it, but it's not enough to get you fired. It's not enough to seep into your skin and cause crazy reactions to your face. It's just enough to go ahead and go inside the skin and start healing. It's an old school, tried and true method. And look, it leaves your face glowing. It's really, really great for your skin. So this hydrated little scab now that it's hydrated, and now has moisture to heal instead of, you see some scabs where they're crusted in, they're folding inward. It's not hydrated. You need to hydrate your skin so it can nicely even out, and that can cause hyperpigmentation as well, or hypo, if that scab is pulling on your skin because it's dehydrated. You need to moisturize, trust me. So if this was still a bump and still giving me problems, then it's like a cystic acne or cystic bump where it's hardened too much, where you're gonna have to Lancet. The Lancet Tool, this is a tool that I've designed. This little small tip at the end, I don't know how your state is, you have to check with your state to see if you can Lancet, but as a master esthetician in the state of Virginia, we were taught lancing bumps, extractions, medical extractions, all that good stuff, laser, so we're allowed to do it. So you pretty much just fit your finger inside, you're gonna go on the side of that bump and just poke in there like you're slicing, but it's so small and minute that it doesn't hurt until you get too far. I mean, come on. So you're just slicing that skin open and then use your extractor to worm that thing out, because sometimes bumps are too hard for an extractor or your hands and trying to do this and that, it's too hard. So that's what you'll have to use. Yeah, Lancet has a little small tip right on the top. I don't want to poke myself, but it's very sharp. And it's just enough to cut into that skin and break open that bump. And pretty much, I learned that from Dr. Sandra Lee. She was on Dr. Oz. She has her own YouTube channel. You should check it out. She's the pimple popper or pimple popper lady or doctor. She's a damn good dermatologist. One of the best I've seen besides Dr. Mac. Dr. Mac, homegirl from DC. I believe she's from DC, or she's stationed out of DC. Very hard for anybody to get an appointment or see her, but she knows her stuff. So there's some other qualified estheticians that will be coming on my channel soon that I'll be sharing their information, so you don't have to just watch my videos, take my word for it. You can take other people's word for it as well. It's always great to have other people, connecting and advising you about what to use, what's the greatest skincare, what are the next beauty shows that are coming out, what's the next procedures, what is the easiest ways now instead of taking the long road or the long treatments. Things are getting shorter and shorter and shorter. You can make more and more and more money. So you want to surround yourself with good counsel. Forget all of the, or fuck all those other estheticians or massage therapists or wellness coach or whoever is trying to tell you, oh, you should do this. Everybody can tell you how to do it, but they've never done it. I believe that was a quote from Jay-Z, but seriously, that he was right. People are going to tell you how to do it all day and haven't done shit. And I really mean haven't done shit, but shit in the toilet. They ain't good for nothing. So You keep it moving. So I'm turning on this hot water. Lastly, we're gonna do a new method. We're gonna do a spritzing method for the face, and this is more hydration for your face. So this is hyaluronic acid, rose water, mixed together, and like I said, the other two ingredients, some peptides that I can't put out there just yet until I get approved. Then I can definitely tell you what's in it and what helps my skin flourish and grow. So this is your mister. The mister just spurts out a fine mist over your face, hydrating it. Okay, so just do your little pump. There we go, and that's it. So if you watch the screen, just and you get it everywhere. It's good stuff. It feels great. So right after that chemical peel, oh man, put some cold water in here. Man, I put too much. See how it's great? It blasts for a long time too. It keeps on going. Outstanding, right? Oh man, bird bath. Take a bird bath. Hey, oh, Jesus. Too much. But anyway, it's perfect when you're doing those treatments when somebody's skin is on fire and they're screaming. Get that cold water, keep it in your refrigerator, spray it on their face, guarantee you it'll stop it. And plus it has the hyaluronic acid mixed in with rose water, rice water, and some other ingredients in here. It's great. So that mixture will be coming soon on my website, and my store will be open soon on my website. So you'll see what I use, what's great for the skin, and how I use it, and what's going on. All right. Face, geez. But even if you do get wet too much, like I just doused myself because I wanted to make sure you guys see everything that's going on. You just rub it back in. And the oil, the CBD oil, the green flower moisturizer, works in conjunction. It's water loving. So it loves other moisturizers that are good for the skin because it will not go anywhere. It's not going to wash off. It'll still stay on your face. You still have the glow on your face. So if I even dried my face, it's still going to give me a nice glow. All right. So I'll see you guys next time. All right. All right, you guys, it's day number 7. So day number 7 is our healing phase. It should be ending, which for my skin, it has. I was just taking a shower. Now my face has dried up. It's going to be a little ashy or dry because of taking off your oils with your cleanser. Nothing's on my face right now. I even degrease my skin so it can really get dry. You know, it's a defattening agent, defats the skin. A degreaser does. Takes off all the skin that a cleanser can't take off, or all the oils that a cleanser cannot take off. The little secret oils that hide and burrow into your skin. And on my skin, you're gonna see like a lot of whiteness, a lot of flaking, and this is how oily some people's skin gets, or for sensitive skin people. So I'm gonna show you a close-up view of my little healing process of the ingrown hairs, and that's what we're going to do right now. All right, it's going to be a close-up view. If I can focus in real quick and see how the hairs, they're still growing out. And so it's healing. This is day 7. Day number 7. And as you can see, it has a little bit of hypopigmentation because actually this scab has come off a little bit too early. but it's better than having hypopigmentation. I'm sorry, hyperpigmentation. If it's in a hyperpigmentation type of state, it will be brown, it'll be darker, but it's light because it came off early. So that's what normally happens. If it's early, hypopigmentation, the whitening, just like hypothermia. When you get hypothermia, before it even turns purple, or sorry, blue, then purple, then black, which meaning necrosis means cell death, meaning your whole hand is just dead, pretty much. This whitening of the skin is a classic stage of hypothermia when it first starts to turn white. Like you don't even see redness in your fingertips anymore. The blood, you don't even see it rushing through your veins. It turns white. So that's hypopigmentation. So if I would have went ahead and scratched the scab off a little bit earlier, like within the second day, third day, then I would have hyperpigmentation because it sends healers to that affected area that you just peeled off too early. So yep, hypopigmentation. Alright, so now you guys got a close-up of my skin. You see how dry it was, how ashy and flaky it is because I used that degreaser. I want it to be as dry as it can be because now I want to start the healing process because I just jumped out of the shower. So again, you're going to use your serum, which is your Blue Dream. Put it on both sides or wherever you want to put it. Actually, I'm going to use a little bit more. And remember, this is a serum. Really good peptides. Peptides are key for your cells to regenerate and grow. Helps up your collagen and elastin fibers. Without elastin and collagen, your skin will lose its elasticity, its buoyancy, its youthfulness. It cannot bounce back the way you want it to be. And it forms wrinkles, forms sagging skin, forms fine lines and wrinkles which no one really wants. Okay. All right. So we got that on. We're nice and hydrated with our serums, but we want more hydration. The serums actually go ahead inside your skin and help cell rejuvenation and help building those new skin cells to have that young, glowing, youthful look. So now we want to go ahead and add moisture for the actual skin cells for our outside layers or the epidermis part of the skin, which gets most of the damage from the sun, toxins, crazy stuff in the air that hangs and just latches onto your skin. So here we go. I'm going to moisturize. Remember, you only need a dab. All right. 4 dabs, pretty much. Up and down, just 4. North, east, south, and west, or north, south, east, and west. You know, however you're going to do it, you know, like, God bless us all. And add that oil, that anointing oil. That's what I should call it, anointing oil. Because it anoints and takes care of the nonsense out of the face and blesses you with glowing skin. We all want that, youthful, glowing skin. Youthful. And really work it in the skin. I know some people say, oh, light is best, and you don't want to mess your face up. And upward strokes, you can use upward and downward strokes. As long as you normally end up on an upward stroke, you're fine. And you know what you're doing to your skin anyway, so you're doing good. And This completes our healing for any type of ingrown hairs or skin removal. If you have some sort of scar mark that's healing and it has like some sort of scab over it and you want to pick it, you just definitely want to get it off your face, don't leave it alone. Leave 5 to 7 days, let it heal, let it go through its little healing process. Hold on, let me get my crow's feet. Well, I don't have crow's feet, but I want to keep it that way. Get that oil right in those corner of the eyes. All right, so this is very, very good training. Most schools won't even have this type of training. They'll go over it, but it's very hard for someone to go through what I just showed you on the video. They're not going to go ahead and stand still so they can see the hairs come out and all the blood and the pus and the nastiness come out. And most people don't want to be videotaped. I don't know why, but everybody wants to be a star for some reason. Oh, I want to be in a movie, but you don't want to be on a video, which is crazy. So keep your skin healthy, fresh, rejuvenated with these products. I'm going to have a link below to my website to what I use, all organic stuff that I make myself. Whatever you're using over the counter or you put on your face, remember, it's always going to get absorbed through the bloodstream. It's going to affect your hormones, your bloodstream. If it's really bad stuff, could affect other stuff like your lymphatic system, which is nothing but your waste system for your cells and bad stuff and toxins. So remember, whatever you put on your skin is going to affect you for the rest of your life. So if you're always putting on that cold cream or whatever, that nightly regimen, retinols that are really bad for you, that have parabens and all types of nonsense in it, is going to affect you. So I put on really, really good hydrating serums, moisturizers. I wash with definitely a good cleanser. And I believe that's pretty much all you really need, is a cleanser, something that always will take off bad stuff. You definitely need to scrub maybe once a month, twice a month, maybe here or there. But I use the soap that I have. It's a chemical cleanser, so it's already going to get off what a scrub would get off anyway. So you don't really even need to use the grittiness or the sand or salt or sugar anymore. It's still good if you prefer to use it that way, but the chemical just melts it all the way anyway. Hence what a chemical peel is. A chemical peel, you don't need a scrub at all, because it's going deep into your skin to where no scrub can reach. So it's beyond a scrub, actually, when you think about it. It's affecting down towards past epidermis, to the reticular layer, and just to the, I'm sorry, got that backwards. Goes down deep into the papular layer, then goes to the reticular layer, and that's where you want to stop that peel at. You don't want to go past that, because then that's a subcutaneous layer. And then past the subcutaneous is muscle. That's 4th degree burn. You do not want that. You don't even want 3rd degree. Second is, enough. If you've seen Sex and the City with Samantha, she gets her first chemical peel and she's bright red and she's peeling already. That was more of like almost a 3rd degree burn. I would say 2nd to going to 3rd. She thought she was all glamorous and beautiful, but that was her first time doing a peel. And even that doctor should have known, let's start off on a light peel. So this is what certain chemicals do without a scrub. You really don't need a scrub anymore. So remember, all I really use is a cleanser. My cleanser already has a chemical effect in it where it already scrubs the skin anyway. It gets rid of dead skin more than a scrub would be. So cleanser. Then I go ahead and do a serum. Serums always heal your skins with nice peptide creams or good retinol. Retinols are good, but I kind of stay away from them as well. They're a little bit abrasive. So then after that, I do a nice moisturizer. Moisturizer already has sunscreen. This sunscreen has a natural sunscreen, which most oils, or even this oil, the CBD oil, has an actual 15, or actually 16 SPF. There's some 18 SPFs out there that have CBD oil in it, just more expensive and kind of hard to find. So if it already naturally has an SPF of 15, 16, or 18, I'm good to go. If I apply that on twice, I already have my 30 SPF. You just put it on twice a day, 15 plus 15 or 16 plus 16, 32. You have your SPF sunscreen. And most sunscreens on the market are garbage anyway. I would say at least 90% of them, maybe even more, are garbage. They do protect for a little while, maybe an hour, maybe 2 if you're lucky. But either you're sweating it out or it goes through your skin transdermally across your skin, and it's already absorbed into your bloodstream. It's not protecting the outside anymore. It already went in. You need sunscreens to stay out. That's what this moisturizer does both. You can't beat it. So with sunscreens, and definitely if you don't have titanium dioxide in that product, it's worthless. So without titanium dioxide, I would say it's a worthless product. Seriously. So if you go to Walmart, if you go to CVS, Walgreens, whatever your store you're going to, Sephora, Ulta Beauty, most of those sunscreens are really terrible. But something's better than nothing. I do agree. You just have to reapply, and reapply. So without that titanium dioxide in that sunscreen, it sucks. So just take care of your skin. You're going to do well with organic products. Yes, they are a little bit more expensive, but you pay for what you get. Are you worth paying more for your skin? Yes, you are. Sometimes you have to save for skincare. You know, it's a regimen. You know, it's just like your car. Without oil, your car can't run. It can run for about 3 months, maybe 6 months. If you have BMW, maybe even 8 months. Yeah, those cars are kind of built to last for almost a year without oil. Almost. That's crazy. But they're very expensive, aren't they? They're better cars, better performance. You need the better oils, a better engine. This is your engine. Your skin is your engine. So to feed your engine, you need good lubricants. Lubrication is the key to keep young skin. And remember, black doesn't crack, but other skincare, regimens will allow you to have the same type of saying that, oh, black doesn't crack, Asian skin don't crack, white skin don't crack. If you take care of your skin, you can have the same effect. Black doesn't crack because we have melanin. Our melanocytes stop that sun from penetrating in as UVC, UVB, UVA rays. It stops all that stuff, which is great. Thank God. But you don't have to fear that. If you are skin type 1 through 3, or 1 through 2 actually, 1 and 2, you do need a good SPF. I cannot stress this enough. You need a good SPF. I have a 32-year-old client of mine, and her skin, I thought actually she was more closer to 50, maybe even mid-50s. And her skin, she already has wrinkles. Not fine lines. I would rather have fine lines any day. She has wrinkles at 32 years old. And she told me, all her life she's a lifeguard. She has a house in New Jersey, about right there on the ocean front or the shore. So if you can imagine, from age 2 to all up to 32, come on. You're talking about 30 years worth of frying like an egg in the sun. Come on. So trying to reverse her wrinkles and fine lines, tough to do. Even with lasers, even with the best equipment, the best dermatologist, it's still going to have a tough time. But it's never too late. You can always start. All right? So I wish you guys well, and I'll see you guys next time.